Yo, what's up everyone, Zerif here, bringing you guys another new video, but today it's actually going to be a little different from like the regular PvP showcase video from what I usually do. I've been thinking for a while, like, I love the PvP showcases, don't get me wrong, like all that, but I kind of remembered like an old series, like when I used to play Lumion Legacy a lot. Obviously I still play Lumion Legacy, great game if you haven't played it yet and you want to check it out. I remembered like this one YouTuber, let me see. Okay, so this guy right here, he used to do basically PvP guides for like actual doodles, like gave a little analysis on how to use and counter certain doodles. I thought it was like really interesting and really entertaining, so I feel like I could also do a decent job at that, at least for all these doodles. So it may or may not be a new series depending on how this video goes. We'll see. If I do that, I'll be doing every single doodle in the Doodlepedia. Obviously not pre-evolutions unless it's like actually PvP viable, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this new series. If it does do well, I will do, like I said, all the rest of them. But yeah, we're starting with Wolfreeze because obviously I thought it's the first doodle, most appropriate. We're going in like numerical order, like, yeah, whatever the Doodlepedia says. I'm doing it on the wiki, by the way. It's like the easiest way to like show everything. So yeah, we're doing Wolfreeze. It gives me all the data I need so I can help make like a proper analysis on this. Anyway, enough yapping, let's get straight into it. So as we all know, Wolfreeze is a beast and ice type. Starts off as an ice type, evolves into beast. Yeah, we have 3 traits, 2 of them being offensive, 1 being like more defensive. I'll get into each one specifically. Savage, I mean, Savage on Wolfreeze is like, because it doesn't really use any coverage moves, does it? It has Dark Slash, Iron Slash, and then it usually just runs like 3 stabs for the most part. Like Crunch, Quick Ice, and Icy Slash, really. So yeah, and if you're using Savage, honestly I feel like Lethal Ornament is probably your best bet, because you're obviously going to be clicking a whole bunch of other moves. Well, if you're using Savage, do you think you'd probably want probably two what's it called, coverage moves? I mean, yeah, and you freely want to click moves because you don't want to be locked into something that's not the same type bonus for stab, obviously. And you don't get a bonus for your stabs. It's literally only for coverage moves, and it's a 1.5 boost, but I mean, you do have less accuracy when you use those moves, so I don't know, it kind of just depends. Rush, that one is a lot better, although it doesn't have any pivot, unfortunately, so it can't really abuse like having the 1 turn rush and then using Ruby to like immediately switch out like Seraphine can, even though it's not stab. Seraphine is still really good. Also, possible showcase later on. I think Bacon Sour said he wants to do that. But yeah, on to our 3rd trait, which is Royal Decree. If your opponent is faster than you, you take 30% less damage. And on Wolfreeze, which doesn't have like the greatest bulk ever, or the best defensive typing, I don't think that's that great. I mean, obviously you're gonna be able to live hits relatively nicely. You can at least live 2 or 3 hits, probably. You're almost never getting a 1-shot unless it's a stupid fire type. Sorry, not a stupid fire type, just a fire type in general. Wolfreeze doesn't like fire types. I love fire types. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the best thing, especially with like its stats being like the most mixed thing you've ever seen. I mean, when you pick Pupski, it says it's supposed to be well balanced and all rounded, so they really took that literally, because all of its stats are like no less than 20 stats apart, I'm pretty sure, between all of them. Anyway, those are the traits. I think the best one is probably just Rush. Savage, that got a buff. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be using that though. Royal Decree, situational if you want to use a defensive Wolfreeze. I don't know why you'd want to do that. because it has like 0 defensive capabilities or supportive capabilities. I think it could probably use disarm. I don't even know if it gets that though. Oh, the task, whatever, evolves at level 36. So here are the base stats I was talking about. Oh wait, okay, it's not a 20, it's 25. Yeah, okay. Let's go through each one by one. 80 HP base stat, not terrible. I mean, definitely usable. Like I said, it's well balanced. Attack 100. I mean, it's high stat, so yeah. And I don't know. The ferocious onslaught nerf, like whenever that was a thing, Wolfreeze used to be really, really good until ferocious onslaught got nerfed. So that basically killed Wolfreeze. Now it's at like the bottom of the food chain. 100 attack stat is like, it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna do a ton of damage, even with Ruby, honestly. That's why a lot of people don't end up using it. 75 base defense, not great at all, man. Not great at all. 95 magical attack. Same case as attack stat, but a little lower. I mean, I don't even know what magical moves that this thing even gets. We'll see that in a little bit. But all I know is it gets Cone of Cold. I don't even know if it gets Dark Blast. Oh wait, not Dark Blast. Oh yeah, using this thing as a magical attacker would suck, because it doesn't even have a good beast magical move. It gets Feral Fury, but that's only 75 base power. Yeah. Magical defense 80. That's not bad either. I mean, a little better than the defense, but not great either. So yeah, and then we're moving on to the last thing. Speed 95, not that great either, but it has Rush to cover up for that, at least on the first turn. I don't think this thing gets any like reliable setup other than Sharpen. I mean, if it got maybe what's called Warcry, I think it would make this a lot better, but as you can see, this thing doesn't have a great speed stat or attack stat, so yeah, it just really suffers by having everything super close. This thing doesn't even want to be a mixed attacker, it just wants to be a melee attacker, and it can't even do that properly. Like I said, it doesn't get any hidden moves, so it can't abuse Rush like Seraphine can now. But yeah, let's get onto the moves. So for your defensive capabilities, you can also use Royal Ice, which is really nice for the defensive orb, obviously, because you can lower their attack. Wait, is it lower their attack or was it freeze now? Shield. Oh, it gets frozen now. Okay, so it's back to being frozen instead of the attack. I don't know if it's. I mean, does that work on Gobblegoo? I guess. But you're probably just gonna like one-shot Gobblegoo anyway. Maybe not one-shot actually, sorry. Okay, so it gets Royal Ice, Snowball, Howl, all these different moves. Like, I don't know. Actually, I think if you're running, what's it called? The Royal Decree, I feel like Icy Veil could be very nice. I think this game, doesn't that get Berserk? Oh, maybe it doesn't get Berserk. Yeah, it doesn't look like it gets Berserk. It's okay. Yeah, you can use Icy Veil on like other stuff as well. Specifically, if you want to use it like on Berserk, Wolfreeze, but that doesn't matter in this video. So, looking at all these moves, not like the worst thing ever. I mean, you can use Crunch, Bestial Wrath, Quick Ice. Where's Icy Slash? I know it has Icy Slash, so Icy Slash 2. It eventually gets Arctic Blitz, which we will 100% be using. I don't get why you'd ever not use it. So yeah, you would use that too once it gets that. Bestial Wrath when it gets that. Veil Fury, Icefall. Oh, it gets Icefall too. You could possibly use Icefall. Oh yeah, Icefall would be really nice on the slow variant, but I don't know why you'd still want to use the slow variant. Yeah. There's the Icy Slash I was thinking about. Challenge, Savage Blow. Of the Wild Agitate. Dark Slash. There's your Dark coverage too. Ferocious Onslaught. RIP. That thing got gutted so badly. And then Snap Breeze. And then it gets Foreign Substance, which is pretty nice. And Sharpen as well. Very good. Final Gambit. It's probably not using that. Yeah. Sharpen, Foreign Substance is nice. That's, actually, wait. Does it get... It does not get Disarm either. So, if you want to use, like, the slow defensive version, you could definitely use, like, Foreign Substance, Icefall, Royal Ice. Actually, I don't know if it would use that. Probably Quick Ice too. Crunch. All those different moves, I would assume, at least. I mean, it has Marking Bite. If you're using, like, I don't know, Doodles that miss a lot, you could use that as well. Oh wait, Marking Bite could be really nice for Savage, so you can guarantee all your hits, even though I would never use that myself. It's just a thought you could possibly do. Adrenaline, Also, one thing I noticed, it has no melee stab. That's one thing that's holding it back because it's completely rolled by metal types, I think. Yeah, metal types. Anything else? Not that I can think of. Anyway, those are all of its moves. I don't think, like, it's the best thing ever. Its signature move, it doesn't really help it, honestly. I wouldn't ever use that, especially on, like, an offensive one. This thing usually runs, like, Ruby. Oh yeah, also I should also say the items it should use. Probably Ruby, use Crowns if you're using defensive set. Lethal Ornament, of course, because this thing is a mixed attacker. Also when you're using Savage. Anything else that's really notable? I guess the Taffies might work. There's honestly not that much I can really think of for this thing. Like, items it could use. Yeah, I think that's basically about it for all the items it could use. The Ornament, Ruby, and the Taffies, and use Crowns. And no, you probably... Actually, no. There's a possibility this thing could actually use Crisp Cloak too, if you were like using the super slow thing and then Icefall. But I don't know how well that even work. Maybe it might be good. I'm not willing to take that chance to actually try it. So this thing, Ice and Beast offensively, it's pretty strong, I think, for the most part. Like, the only thing you have to worry about is metal types, obviously, because you get walled by both of that, and it doesn't even have daze, so it can't really hit the metal types either. But yeah, if you're using the defensive version, good luck, because yeah, this thing has, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weaknesses, I think. Yeah. Wait, no. Oh, 6 weaknesses. Dang, okay. Oh, and 1 quad weakness as well. So, ooh, defensive Wolfreeze users, you guys are in for a ride today. So yeah, a 4x weakness to fire. Never good to have that, especially when there's like Infernius roaming around, Incendius running around, Wyvernal running around. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just having a fire weakness is never good, because fire types will always remain meta. Even if they aren't that great, they're always going to be really, really good, because they beat so many good things. And yeah, okay, so weak to fire, weak to spark, weak to melee, weak to metal, beast as well, and mine. Well, you only resist crystal, insect, dark, and ice. So only having 2 resistances out of your, aside from your stabs, that's not great, honestly. This thing is supposed to be more of like an offensive attacker, but they should have gave it like, I don't know, better offensive stats if they wanted this thing to be a better offensive attacker. Not trying to say anything, but like, obviously you want to use this as speedy, faster attacker instead of having like that slower, like more supportive attacker. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it would just be better. equipments you would probably want to use. If you're using speedy variant, probably decorated hair clip, ruby pendant, and I don't know about cactus, or actually you might want to go with chewed up bone and smoldering hood if you're using rush, so that you get like a huge hit for your first attacking move. That's probably your best bet, I would assume. If you're using defensive, probably Peach Slice. Like that is a great question. Feathered hat, maybe? Probably ornate necklace too. Oh, and epic shades, probably epic shades over whatever I said for the first one, feathered hat. I guess either one of those works. It has a higher magical defense. Oh, you could also use toxic vial if you're using the solar variant, but yeah, I think that's basically everything. Oh, let's see what else. Wolfreeze and Plantain, they used to have pursuit. Cool. Oh, it used to have pursuit too? I don't know how I feel about that, like actually losing pursuit. It's interesting. I had that before. Well, whatever, it's not here anymore. I think that basically concludes everything on Wolfreeze. Let me know if you guys actually want to see more of the series. I'll stop if you guys don't actually want to see it. I just thought it would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically everything I can think about Wolfreeze. If you want to use it, you can. If you have any thoughts, make sure to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.